in Danville, Illinois. My family moved to Jefferson County, Iowa, Fairfield, during the early days of statehood. And then, in 1851, I met a wonderful Irishman, Alexander McKee. We were wed, and we were blessed with 8 children. 5 of them actually survived a childhood. At the close of the terrible Civil War, we moved from Fairfield to Centerville. We traded 40 acres of land, a wagon, and a whole team of horses for 2 lots on the Centerville Square. We had big plans. We built the 2-story Jefferson Hotel, naming it after our home county of Jefferson County. We were very happy there, and Centerville was booming. Pretty soon, we were able to buy more lots, and we added on to the hotel, even building a 3rd story. And then we renamed the hotel. We called it the Continental. And I am not ashamed to tell you that the Continental Hotel was the most beautiful hotel in all of southern Iowa. And I was pretty famous myself as well, because I enjoyed being a hostess. I loved welcoming every guest to our beautiful hotel. And we had so many people from all over the Midwest. We had contractors, we had traders, we had famous people too. Booker T. Washington was there, and also William Jennings Bryan, the great orator. But not only our hotel was booming, Centerville was booming. The square was getting bigger and more stores. We had restaurants. We had new grocery stores. We had mercantiles. We even had an interurban rail that ran right in front of the hotel. Life was so good, and we were so very happy there. But then disaster struck. On February 9th, 1893, a fire broke out in the basement of the Continental. We had a night watchman, but he'd fallen asleep, and he didn't warn us in time. The fires quickly spread from the basement to the 1st floor and into the 2nd. I ran through the hotel, banging on doors. I had to wake up every guest. Everyone had to be warned to get to safety. There was such chaos, such chaos. They were traveling salesmen. They didn't know how to get out. One gentleman was so confused, he jumped from the 3rd story window. But he survived. He was injured, but he survived. Another gentleman was not so lucky. They found his body among the ashes. We thought we had everybody out, but I wanted to make sure. Every guest had to be warned to get to safety. So I ran back up to the 3rd floor, banging again on all the doors. But I was overcome. I was so overcome. I was choking. I ran to the front window, gasping for air. I turned around. The flames were coming down the hall. I had no alternative. I had to jump. The other gentleman had jumped, and he survived. So I did jump. And I was taken to safety by the people below. But sadly, I did not survive. My injuries were too great. The wonderful people of Centerville considered me a hero because I had put my guests' safety before my own. But isn't that what a hostess does? They had a beautiful, beautiful memorial service for me. It really meant a lot to our children. In life, I was considered a great Centerville hostess. And in death, I am still considered one of Centerville's greatest hostesses. Thank you all for listening to my story.